Viewers, this is Harish Gogula. Welcome to Oracle SOA practices. Today, I'm going to explain about RESTful web service. This is very important. RESTful web service. Okay, so who the developer who wants to expose as a web service pure JSON without using XML. Okay, so JSON as a request, JSON as a response. Okay, so this topic today going to explain. Okay, so um, let's create a new application and start creating a RESTful web service. So application, so what I'm giving a RESTful post. Right. Okay. So before starting this implementation, I just want to go through this RESTful. What is a REST adapter? So how many types of operations in the REST adapter? How it would work? Okay. So REST is nothing but a representational state transfer. So it is an application programming interface. Okay. So also architectural style and allows for interaction with RESTful web services, which means uses HTTP requests, okay, to access and use data that can be used to get, post, put and delete data types. Okay, so these get, post, put, delete. These are nothing but a methods or operations. Okay, which is used to refer to the reading, updating, creating and deleting of operations concerning resources. Okay, so coming to post method. Okay, so the post method, the post method is nothing but a we which is used to prefer method when creating new objects in an application. Okay, so the post operation is the preferred method when creating new objects in an application. Okay, yeah. So for example, if you take, if you want to create any new order, so this post method we need to use. Okay, every post method call should result in a new object being created. Okay, created in the database. Okay, whenever you want to create a new request, a new object. Okay, for example, insert. If you want to insert any records into database. Okay, you can use for post method. Okay, if you want to send any request. Okay, if you want to post any request. Okay, so we can use post method. Okay, so let's jump into coding. Okay, so once created the project, first we get ready with the nxht. Okay, so nxht. Okay, what are the artifacts required to implement this service is we required one request, an XSD request, an XSD, NXSD, okay, which is nothing but native XML schema definition. Okay, native XML schema definition, NXSD. Okay, so that schema we need to create for request and response. Okay, yeah. So first we get ready with the NXSD. Okay. So before start, okay, I will explain you how to. First of all, we should ready up with some XSD. Okay, so let's start one XSD. Else I have already have one XSD. Let takes that XSDs. Okay, XSDs. Okay, and placing into so yes. Okay, so first of all get ready with the NXSTs. Okay, how to create an NXST. Okay, you can get it out. How can we create an NXST? Okay, first of all you should ready with the request. Okay, just first create a sample XST. Okay, before creating an XST, just create a sample XST. Okay. So XSD, how can you create XSD? First, you can give any name. Okay, I'm just giving KLC MSC. Okay, just KLC MSC. Namespace, it's not mandatory. If you want, you can give any name here. Okay, it will take. Okay, so I'm just giving KLC MXSD. Uh, KLC prefix also similar. Okay, just once here. I'm just giving here a request. Okay, the request. So element sequence. Okay. So I'm creating an XHD. This example mainly calculator. Okay. This example is mainly calculator. How can we use calculator in RESTful web service? Okay. So first we need to get ready with the normal XHD. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is the normal XHD. Here I'm just creating here a request and here KLC. Okay. And here operation name. So input 1, input 2. Okay. So this operation name is XHD string input XHD decimal. Similarly for this. Okay. So coming to here calculator. So to calculate any two values required two inputs, right? A plus B equal to C. So that's why. First of all, we get ready with the request XHD. C, that is output, right? So here, see how can I create an operation name input one, input two. Okay, these three. So operation name we should make it as optional. Okay, make it as an optional. For that we have an indicator name called min occurs equal to 0. Okay. So it will turns to dashes, which means optional. Okay. Now we got ready with the XST. Okay. Just copy this XST. Okay. Go to the browser. Okay. So here we have XML to XST. So this is the online tool. Okay. XST to XML. Okay. So first of all, convert it into XML, or else you can directly convert over here. Okay. See here, right click on schemas. Okay, so from go to XML. Here you can see XML document from XML schema. Select this one. Okay, click OK. Here you can give KLC something. Okay, so use file system schema. So select this option. By default it will select, or else we need to select this second option. Browse it the schema. Okay, KLC. Next. Okay, see here, leave it as it is. Finish. Okay, the skeleton of XML is got ready. Okay, copy this. Okay, go to browser. We have a converter name called XML to JSON. Okay, we need to convert first XML to JSON. Okay, remove the namespaces over here. Okay, yes, give some data. See the XSD converted to XML, XML converted to JSON. So the request looks like this. Okay, then hitting the request, we need to remove this part. Okay, we need to hit only this part, then only the request will be executed. Okay, how can we test? Let's look into it. Okay, just copy this request, take one notepad, put it over there. Okay, as I said, a request should be like this. Okay, okay, make sure the curly braces. Okay, so our request is this. Okay, now how can we create an XST? Okay, copy this, go to JDeveloper, right click it. Okay, here from gallery there is a name called an XSD schema, first option. Okay, okay, click on OK. I'm skipping the next time. So here give, you can use anything, KLC request. Okay, KLC request. Next, select the option name called JSON interchange format. Okay, radio button. Next, leave it the first one. Okay, this one you can change it to KLC request. Okay, here you can paste it. Here character set, select to AUTF8. Okay, this is encoding. Encoding type. Okay, AETF hyphen 8, select it. Okay, then click on next. Okay, the access will get generated. See, XST got generated. Okay, so this is root element, request, root element, subroot element, and elements. See how it looks here. So there is our request. See here, root element, subroot element, elements. Okay, yes. Next. Okay, okay. Now our first XSD got created successfully. So the XSD looks like this. Okay. Make sure the operation name should be optional. Okay. Go to source and access equal to 0. Mean access equal to 0. That's it. Okay. This is mandatory. Okay. Please make sure the operation name always should be optional, because operation name, it might plus minus anything. Okay. Sometimes operation miss also. Okay. So anyhow, operation better to make optional. Okay, or else mandatory also, no issues, it won't impact anything. Okay, so now coming to response. Okay, now we have a plus b. Okay, this data type also please change to decimal. Okay, decimal. So now our request XHT successfully created. Okay, now we have two documents. Yes. Okay, now the response, let's create similar way. Okay, but I'm using existing one, so you can create a response. Okay, how I shown you just now for request, for response. Okay, as of now I'm using existing response and existing. Okay, so then XSD looks like this. looks like this. Go back and just removing this unbounded. Okay, as of now, see how it looks like. Okay, result will be print over here. Okay, so now coming to now our both NXSTs are ready. Now go back to our orchestration composite.xml. Okay, now drag and drop the REST adapter here under technology. Drag and drop the REST adapter on exposed services. The exposed service always type as a service. Okay, just give the name REST post. Okay, here is the resource path. Okay, so post slash, I'm just giving KLC demo. So this is our path, resource path. Okay, resource path. So both are ready. Click OK. Now below there is a methods, right? Click on plus button here. So it open method definition wizard. So give method is nothing but an operation as I said. Okay, so I'm giving it LC post method. Okay, you can give any name, no problem. See here how many types of operations here: get, put, post, delete. Okay, so here what is get means? So get operation is normally used to only retrieve information from the system. Okay, if you want any, it's just like a query. Okay, if you want to get information from the database or if you want to get any information from the web service. Okay, so get will be useful. Okay, so put will be put operation is also used for creating objects. Okay, objects repeatedly executing the same request. Okay, repeatedly executing the same request will have the same end result as the first time. Okay, that is put operation. Okay, it doesn't matter how many times you send in a request to create that same customer ID. It should only be created once in the database. Okay, so using put. So coming to post. Okay, so post method is preferred method. Okay, when creating a new object in an application. Okay, if you want to create any new objects in an application or database, then go for post. So it will post the details. Okay, it won't get a delete something. Okay, just post the delete, post the request. Okay, yeah. So for example, if you want to create any new order, okay, every post method call should result in a new object, okay, being created in the database. So post is used for inserting the records into a database. Okay, simply. So selecting the post method. So request as JSON, response as a payload, failure as JSON. Okay, 500. Okay, okay, 200 is nothing but a status. Okay, okay. So that's it. Okay, click OK. Don't use any parameters or something. Okay, so just OK. Click OK. Okay, finish it. Okay, now our post method finished. Now drag and drop BP process over here. Here KLC erase process I'm given. Okay, select template type as no service. Okay, now wire it from exposed service to composite component. Okay, BP component. So go inside, drag and drop receive activity here. I'm just updating naming conventions. Map it here. Okay, check create instance, select the method. Okay, select the variable. Okay, so here variables plus method, I'm adding XHD here. Okay, where NXHD KLC request. Okay, select element, browse it, existing schemas request KLC request. Okay, that's it. Forgot. Do not check these two. Okay, click OK. Okay, select that request over here. So now our variable like this. Okay, so apply it. Okay, now JSON request came into our receive input. Okay, we received the JSON request. Okay, this. Okay, now make sure, please note, so once we select the XHD, by default behavior here as it will convert from the native to XML. Okay, it converts by default the behavior. Okay, like that in the engine, BPL engine. Okay, once receive the JSON request, automatically engine will convert from native to XML. Okay, now we have the XML data. Now I am using transformation here. Okay, initially I want to use okay, so drag and drop the if activity instead of transformation. Okay, if activity I am giving addition. Okay, so here, so as I said, we have the XML existing. Okay, so operation name condition. Okay, see, condition equal to less. Okay, so here minus. Okay, so as an activity, drag and drop here. Addition given. Given. Okay, here just okay. We need to take one more variable, response variable. Okay, excuse me. So here response. Okay, select the element, browse the response variable, apply it. Okay, so map this variable to here. Okay, it is taking time to open as an activity. Yes. So here we have right hand side results. Double click on it. Okay, input A plus B. Okay, yes, B. Okay, similarly for subtraction also. Here A minus B. Right. So here fault. If you want to throw a fault, or else you can assign a fault. Okay, or you can invoke any JMS, or you can put that message over there. No issues, as your wish. Okay. Uh, this is fault. I'm just giving here result as a. If we are passing request to the operation name as a plus other than plus or minus, then this fault will be executed. Okay, go on. operation name concat concat. Okay, wrong operation name. What is the operation name? I'm concatenating that operation name. Please provide valid operation. Please provide valid operation. Okay, I'm just giving like this. Like finished. Okay, now so make sure our SOA, okay, every time when implementing any mappings or something, so we must and should use XML data only. Okay, through it will execute. Okay, it will execute through XML only. Okay, so when passing this XML to JSON, then we must use some activities here. Okay, now up to we got a result. Okay, that result we need to convert into JSON now. Okay, for that we have an activity name called translate. Okay, so here it is under Oracle extensions. Drag and drop the translate here. Okay, so I'm just giving this is here JSON output. Okay, here you need to select the XML to native. We already converted in the receive activity native to XML. There is no option. The default behavior it will get generated to native to XML. Okay, so here you need to select the this variable and existing variable. Note here must and should and XSD will support. Okay, if you say why not support the XSD means XSD normal XSD will not support. Okay, it will support only native XSD. Okay, so now here you need to select the complex element. Here it should be string. Okay, if there is any, if you want to send any data as attachment, you can select the attachment. Okay. As of now, I'm selecting string. I just want to display the value. Okay. So here I am creating a variable here. Okay. See. Plus. Now, once completed this, go up and select the global variables here. Okay. See here, once we creating the JSON variable, we selected the type as simple type. No, this should be JSON string. Okay, this should be JSON string. Then only our data will be converted into JSON string. Okay, click OK. Right. Okay, now we need to drag and drop the reply activity after translate activity. Okay, reply output, reply output. Here again we need to select operation. Here variable. Now we need to select the translate output variable. Okay, translate output variable which we created, right? That one. Right. Okay, finished. So now deploy this onto our server and test. Okay, and I have a local server. I'm deploying. Before that, I just want to existing one. I will undeploy and deploy again. Yes. Next, here, go to server one, deployed composites. Okay, here I already created. I'm just undeploying that composite. Yes. So now deploying this. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So it's compiling first. So here, so first of all, it will validate complete artifacts first. Okay, once the artifacts and everything is successful, okay, then only jar will be generated automatically. See here, once validation and well form done, after that only jar will be generated. First time, right? So that's why it will take some little bit time. See here, jar generated. See here, deploying. Yes, deployment finished. Okay, go back to our EM console. Okay, click on that. Click on deploy composite. Make sure to composite audit level inherit to development mode. Okay, then only you can track all details. Okay, right. So now click on test here. Service. Okay. So what is our request? This is our request. Copy it, paste it here. Okay. Just giving 3. Okay. Test it. See here, we got a result. JSON request result. Okay. So you can track it here. Yeah. See. So see, as I said, the default behavior of this engine is automatically convert to JSON request to XML. Okay. If first condition is selected, So SN addition. Okay, value is 0.5. Now converting to translate output. See here, translated to JSON already here. Okay, now that value getting through reply out. Okay, see here, that's it. Let's see for remaining two also. Okay, so now I'm providing here into. Okay, into. See, it will give error, business fault error. Okay, wrong operation into given. See here, so prefer valid operation, because in our code we implemented only two operations, plus and minus. Okay, we haven't created remaining into and divide, so that's why it's shown business fault error. So this is how we need to create as create the JSON. Okay, so please so friends, please make sure to subscribe my channel. Okay, you can get more real-time videos. So this is just sample video. Okay, if you have any doubts and queries, you can reach out to my mail ID. Okay, it's a Gogula Harish, Gogula Harish at gmail.com. Okay, so definitely I will respond to you back. Okay, so if you have any doubts, so you can reach out to mail ID. Okay, thank you.